Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss about our high fidelity prototype for our requirement engineering and software modeling course. So this is the digital mental health application, and it is this is the login page. We have two options. It's either we log in or sign up. The student has the option to sign up or log in. Okay. Now, let's say the student fills his email and password and decided to log in. He will go to the main dashboard, which has the specialized feelings for the student, which is happy, calm, stuff like that. So this is the page, and now I can book scheduling sessions, or I can talk with the chatbot. So if I go to the sessions, I can see different sessions here that the student can go through. And if I came back and went to the chatbot, I can discuss with the chatbot, and I can also message a specialist if the chatbot cannot like understand what I'm concerned about, or I having a special issue in. And in the end, I want to go to the community, which have two sections, which is the trending and the self-evaluation. The trending has many different resources that the student can access, which implements use case number 6. And also the self-evaluation like helps the student with knowing his different symptoms. So he fills this different type of questions to self-evaluate himself, and specialized PDF report will be generated to the student. So that's it for our high fidelity prototype. Now we'll start presenting our presentation slides. Okay, I will start sharing the presentation slides. Okay. So
now we'll start with the introduction for our phase 4. So the intro. So I will start the introduction first. The introduction and purpose of our phase 4 is the Digital Mental Health Literacy Hub aims to support higher education students in understanding and managing mental health issues. The purpose is raise the awareness and reduce the stigma, and also provide virtual tools, self-help resource, and expert access. And the third one is prioritize the accessibility and data privacy compliance. And the next part is the goal for our project. The first goal is promote mental health awareness, and the second goal is support early intervention, and the third one is provide tool for self-assessment, chat support, and resource access. And after that, I will talk about the system overview. So we got 5 here. The first one is create an account and log in, and the second one, student can access their mental health. And the third one is book counseling session, and the fourth is access learning resource, and the last one is they can chat with a support chatbot. And the second part is the overall UI flow. So we got 5 here, the login and register page, and the second one we got the dashboard with a lot of quick actions, and the third one is self-assessment and symptom form, and the fourth is we got the chatbot and resource access, and the last one is the appointment booking page. And after that is the use case diagram. So I won't go in detail because we got it in phase 2 and phase 3. And now I will pass to my teammate to explain about the use case specification.
And now we have the first use case specification. It is for the student to create an account. The student try to register on our system, which is the Digital Mental Health Literacy Hub, and he will try to provide his information like the name or his email, and also the password to sign for this system. And next, here we have the UML diagram as we have previously discussed. He will try to create an account and fill the form, and then validate the account. If it's not validated, it will show an error, and then at the end he will create an account and it will be recorded. And next use case is for the student to upload the data. This use case allows a student to upload the personal and academic related data to their profile. Like here, for example, we have the mood, how you are feeling today. For example, he will try to decide which mood he is in at the moment, and this is one of the data that we are looking for. And for the diagram, also we have discussed before, he will try to upload it. He will select upload file and validate the information. If it's not validated, it will show an error, and if it's validated and true, it will be stored in the student profile, and at the end it will show that it's uploaded successfully. And for the third use case specification, it's for the scheduling, to schedule an appointment and for the upcoming schedules. This use case enable the student to or the faculty member to schedule a mental health appointment with a professional through the system that we have created, which is the Mental Health Literacy Hub, and it may include a virtual appointment option, or he will be integrated with a chatbot for assistance. And for the diagram also, we have he will log into his account and navigate to schedule appointment. Then he will select the time and the professional he want to schedule with. And then it will show if it's available or not. If he's not available, then he will suggest another time or another professional. And if it's confirmed, then he will receive an confirmation. And for the fourth use case is for the student to specify his symptoms. It will allow the student to enter his symptoms, like how you feel emotionally over the past week. This use case allows the student to input and describe their current mental health symptoms through this platform. This system uses the information to suggest the appropriate resources and prioritize urgency if he needs real help, and then will aid the mental health professional in preparing for the appointments. And for the diagram, he will access the specified symptoms. Student will fill the checklist and he will provide the extra details he has. After that, he will submit the form, and then does the symptoms require urgent care if it's an urgent? If yes, then he will contact a professional. If it's not, then he will generate a report for the student and then will display the symptoms report. This is for the fourth use case. For the next one is with my teammate.
Okay, so now I will talk about the use case specification for UC005. We can see the left-hand side is our UI diagram is follow our use case to do. So this use case is allow a student to log in and access a personalized feed of mental health educational resource such as the article, video, and guides. So the system user prior interaction to recommend the content. The student can share the resource, the bookmark them, and receive the confirmation. Okay, so this is our UML activity diagram for UC005. Next, we will talk about the use case specification for the find appropriate resource. So we can see this use case is allow the student to filter and find mental health resource based on their relevance, text, and severity level or personal interest. So the system refreshes results and suggests materials aligned with the student needs and interactions. This is our UML activity diagram for UC006. So next, I will talk about the use case specification for the using chatbot. So this use case is allow a student to interact with a chatbot that asks the structured screening questions like the left-hand side. So the PHQ and example of get sevens. So based on their response, the system identify possible symptom of mental health issue and provide the relevant feedback, recommendation, or escalate to a counselor. So this is our UML activity diagram for UC007. So the last use case is the identify unknown mental issue. So this use case is allow the system to detect possible emerging or hiding mental health issue that the student may not be fully aware of based on the chatbot interaction and historical behavior. You can see the left-hand side UI diagram that we design. Okay, so this is our last UML activity diagram for UC008. Next, we will talk about our self-reflection and the conclusions. So I will start first to talk about my reflection for this project. So my name is Tan Zhen Li. So throughout this project, especially in the phases 4, I learned a lot about working in a team and turning ideas into a working system. So in our group, I was responsible for contributing to the use case specification and helping shape the high fidelity prototypes. So through this, I learned how to break out the user needed into the clear flow and how to design a system that user friendly and meaningful, especially for something important like mental health. So working in team also improve my communication and coordination skills. We have to divide the tasks and give feedback to each other and ensure that our part match like use case, activity diagram, and the UI design. Everyone of us have the different strengths, so we learn from each other and supported one another. So this made me realize that as a future software engineer, it's not just about the coding, it's also about solving real life problems in a responsible and meaningful way. So next, we can ask Oman, how about your reflection?
So my name is Uthman Hassan. So as this course of requirement engineering and software modeling, like I gained a clear understanding of how important requirements engineering is and how it contributes to building a successful software system, and also learned how to gather, analyze, and document user needs effectively. That helped me think like critically about both the problem and the solution. Using tools like use case diagrams, activity diagrams, and user interface taught me how to model a system clearly before development begins. So working on this project has gave me hands-on experience in turning abstract ideas into structured specifications. This process helped me improve not only my technical skills but also communication, collaboration, and attention to small details that are essential in our real-life software development career. So I think that's all for my reflection. So Muhammad, can you tell us about like your own experience in this course?
I also agree with what how my teammate mentioned now. I think throughout this project, we've gained a deep understanding of how to transform the need of the user into a functional requirements. Also, we learned how to design models, how to apply the essential UML diagrams that we have learned in this uh, course, like activity diagram, state diagram, uh, a class diagram. We have learned to clearly represent how the system operates and interact with the user. And also working with the features like appointment scheduling and chatbot integration and symptom tracking, especially in this important system. And where it's talking about the health. It was so beneficial and also improved the ability to design the system that the use about user centered, and also most importantly, this experience taught us the value of the team working and how to work in a team, and also to divide the topics and divide the works between the team worker. Also, it helped us how to give the feedback and integrate in developing practical and meaningful software solution for a real world problem like health problem, and especially mental health problems that we have discussed in this system. I think in the next part, I think Yuan should tell us the reflection and what he has learned also.
I'm Yuan, and throughout this course, I have gained a deeper understanding of how to gather, model, and specify the software requirements clearly. So one of the most valuable part for me was learning how to break down the system needs into use case and a lot of diagrams, and how important it is to think from the user perspective, especially when designing something meaningful like our title for this mental health support system. And this course also helped me to improve my teamwork and documentation skills. For example, working in a group, assigning modules, and combining our ideas into a complete SRS, software requirement specification. So overall, now I feel more confident about starting the software development with a proper foundation. And I think that's all for my reflection and conclusion. Thank you.
So thank you guys for being with me throughout this course, and thank you for making this project possible. I think that's all for our final presentation for today. So I think that's all.